Patterson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on.
They'll run it for the first time. Rookies on Robinson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 boxes. Ready.
Another run here for Robinson.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Go.
Short throw taken by Pitts. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Trouble. 38. Here we go. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They run over center with Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Check, yellow, 1. Let's
A run now with McLaughlin. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready, ready.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And that one set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that play. 1 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Come on.
line.
Hit. 70 Lions. Ready?
Regular play action now with Milrow. Out wide, that's Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
They'll go play action with Milrow. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
3rd and 5.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. Start. Go.
Here's Milrow to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? 43 round. Ready. 60 red. Shot. 17. Set.
On play action, Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalen to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Will Green.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. That is fielded at the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Ready up.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Cut. Ready.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
19 Dragon. 19 Dragon. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
To the air, it's Milroe. Going right, it's taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
A run here, it's McLaughlin. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Smith red. Set.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. A short gain up to the 20. It is Percy Butler to bring him down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue strike. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It It is a big-time play for the Packers. 56 yards.
It's a gain of 56 yards. And the Packers first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Fight. 60. 60. Up. Smith, ready.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Rockland, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Patterson's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Miller. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Rashawn Gary in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The Falcons getting their puncher out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
1st and 10. At the 32-yard line.
Let's go next.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Touchdown, Packers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone first time today.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Milroe throwing on second down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It is second and 6.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
79 Broncos. 70, trap 60, trap 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Milroe on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Down. Check pitch. 10 black. Watch out now. 50 furious.
Drive will start on the ground. Brought down at the 21. A gain of 1.
21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
It is second and 9.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Smith. Yep. Black swap. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Fight, 97. Up. Look, down.
On the ground, it's Anaconda. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. James Pierce in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Taking our defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready, set.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Hut.
Now Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Fight, 60. Ready.
A run here with Anaconda. And he'll get about 5. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
6. Mega. Let's go. 52 blue. Hut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Third down, they need 5.
17. Ready. 50, green. Ready.
To throw is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand.
Red, 38.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Down. 10 block. Ready.
Love. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
danger. 70, ready. 18,
Now Milroe on first down. On the run to the right. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Viking 18.
Throwing is Milroe. Moving to his left. There he goes again. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down. Getting some good yardage on that second down play. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. Rolling to the left. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You've got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yep. Smith, red. Yellow.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready?
Here's Abanaconda. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 3rd and long.
Yellow, 22.
Throwing is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
And with that run, this pack is... closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Ready, ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
No run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
35-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Hold the ready.
3rd and long.
Buffalo 18. Come on, set. Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you get the field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Falcons.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Blue check. Down. Yellow. Ready.
Bill runs. This is McLaughlin. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Packers.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set.
A run now with McLaughlin. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Come on,
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready.
On second down, they'll run. The ball's out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Set, ready. Drill. 10 black. Check white. Set.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Packers have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Smith red.
Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Packers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down, it's the pressure too much, and he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18. At the 11-yard.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Of 18 yards. It's now third down.
Cougar 19.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
7, here we go, strike, 18, 60, go.
On play action, Milroe. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
60 Eagles.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19.
At the Packers' 34-yard line.
Hey, smash. Warriors 70.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Flush to his right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
19 Tigers. Ready.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That one is complete to Hardman. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 6. Go street. 18. Pioneer. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now Love. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow.
Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set, hut.
On play action, Love. Forced out left. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
1st down, Packers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Packer.
First down.
Here we go, set.
At the
Blaster,
34-yard
10
line.
black, blue striker. Ready, go.
Go play action with Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Black shot, 52 blue. Steel, black. Set, go.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Tucker Kraft, touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 41, Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Panther Street, Viking 18. Ready?
Rago play action now with Milrow. Off he goes. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. Go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Okay, break. 60 Bobcats. Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. Dragon 60.
Here's Milroe to throw. He'll get this out wide. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the Packers' 30-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He fires downfield for Pitts. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
On the set.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick. And
Milroe going to throw it again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Again, it's Milroe. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 brings up
Buffalo
2nd and
18.
goal. At the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Set. Hut. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be complete to Abadaconga. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down.
Set. Ready. Hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Now. Right. 95. 22 needle. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. And the Packers.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
1st and goal. Green Bay.
Set. Hut.
Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's second down.
He'll get him to the line and spike it right here. Goal. Here's Love to throw. Flush to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They'll go for it. Love. This hard, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Forced to his right. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Alert 3.
Check out.
Here we go. One final play. He fires downfield for Pitts. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.
What defines my name?